But I want to go see that new Paul Thomas Anderson movie that Leonardo DiCaprio's in that someone was told me was like the best movie they've seen in years. So I got all these plumbers and all of these people coming over here today. So maybe me and my wife can get out of the house. I can go check that out. I heard it was fucking amazing. Oh, speaking of which, I saw this movie. Is it One Accident After Another? Is that what it's called? The new Paul Thomas Anderson movie. I saw that with my lovely wife this weekend, and it definitely lived up to the hype, man. Holy shit. Dude, Leonardo DiCaprio has this scene where his daughter is going out to a dance and he's being the overprotective father. It's fucking amazing. Like the level of funny that he is. Did I already talk? I can't remember if I already talked about this. What is it, Monday? No, I think I saw it over the weekend. And the actor, the Latino actor across from him who was just doing opposite energy, like totally like deadpan, was fucking amazing. And Sean Penn was incredible. Just everybody. I wish I knew Chase Infinity, that's the name, who plays Leonardo's daughter, like was just a fucking superstar. And, and I was looking up the whole cast and all of that type of stuff. And I was saying to Nia, I go, look at this. I go, this is her third acting credit. She's already this good. So back in the day, that meant that you became a movie star. But I don't know how it works now. I think you become a streaming star. I don't know. What do I know? I've learned, you know what I know? I know fucking nothing with all of this bullshit. Bullshit that is fucking going on. And like I said, I apologize to you guys because I really would love to answer your fucking questions. They're not that difficult to answer. And it's also a really interesting dialogue about the whole thing, about the whole world, about all of this stuff. Last night, I saw, what's that name of that movie? Marty Supreme, on a whim, as they say. I was out to dinner with a buddy of mine and my lovely wife, and then he was like, what are you doing after this? She goes, we're going to go see the movies. And I'm looking at Nia going, are you crazy? Yeah, let's go see at 10 o'clock. This movie's supposed to be great. And I was going, I'm asleep by 10 o'clock. Like, what? So I got an affogato, a little ice cream and coffee, you know what I mean? And I said, all right, I got some sugar and some caffeine in me. Let's go see this movie. And I'm glad I did. Another one I really liked. And I guess the lead in that movie also played Bob Dylan in that movie, which I saw. And I loved that one. I'm bad with the names, all right? He's a great actor. Everybody in the movie was great. I forgot to bring up in that Marty Supreme movie, the two things that really blew me away in the movie was one of the actors in there is one of the guys on Shark Tank. And he does a great job. I'm forever sticking up for acting because everybody thinks it's easy, because they see somebody that doesn't act go in and do a good job. But a lot of times they're playing like a version of themselves. You know what I mean? Or they're playing themselves. So at that point, all you got to do is memorize the lines. And if you're natural, you can make it sound believable. But the true actors, they're like different. Like this kid who's in this movie, like there's not an ounce of that Bob Dylan character that he was doing in this new thing. And to me, that's like truly acting. Like you're like those are two different people and you're the same person playing both and you are two different people. But anyways, the Shark Tank guy, I got to give it up. The guy was great. And then probably my favorite character in the movie and performance was Gwyneth Paltrow. Which I was a little bummed out this year because I thought she retired. And one of my favorite things in this business is I root for people that retired. Anybody who can walk away from this business. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep twice just because I'm old, not because it's a bad movie. Jesus, look at this fucking Middle-earth crazy movie. A visionary of modern cinema. Oh, Frankenstein. Sex magic. Why does it look like it's also... What was that movie with those blue people? Not the Smurfs, the tall ones. Avatar. It looked like fucking Avatar. But he has like that vertilago, whatever the fuck it is. So like his skin's white instead of blue. And then he kind of looked like he was boyfriends with the guy from the Half-a-Mast Phantom of the Opera. That's what that looked like to me with the sound down. Sex magic. The sound does so much for movie promotion. This is how dumb I am. I thought I was watching a TV show. And I watched it for like a minute, and then I said out loud, I go, oh, this is a trailer. Yeah, I was thinking, God, they're fucking moving along here. I don't know, like they didn't announce it. They just sort of went into it from this other thing. Due to a focus on energy, intention, and self-awareness. Sex magic. Sex magic. Sex magic. Sex magic.